My family found out I was deaf when I was about age 3. My mom, she would call me by my nickname, Chucky. I was playing around and she called me maybe 2 or 3 times. And then finally she came up to me and she tapped me on the shoulder and she's like, "Are you playing with me?" I was really confused, and at that point that's when they realized that I was deaf. Well, really growing up for me, there were a lot of barriers for me. There were no interpreting services available. Honestly, I was completely clueless. I had no idea what the deaf or hard of hearing resources were for me. There were no deaf classes for me to join. I didn't know any signs. I did go to speech therapy, which helped me. Also, socialization. Really didn't have a lot of deaf friends. I didn't meet a lot of deaf friends. Most of the time I associated with hearing people. Really, I picked MATC because there were many, many options for me. MATC has a wonderful liberal arts program. And before you take any of the primary classes for your program, really you can take any classes you want for your degree. They have a certificate program. They have a technical degree program, associate's program. Plus, if you want to transfer to like if you get your 2-year degree and you want to transfer to a 4-year college, you have that ability. They have a really good articulation agreement here. Really, and the programs that are available are many, plethora of programs available here for a student to choose. I picked them both because I was really fascinated with them. First of all, we'll start with automotive techno program, because I really do like working on cars. I love that. I love tinkering with them myself and fixing them. So I really love the whole system, the whole process. I was really enthralled with that. And also see a variety of different cars. And it's just really fun to be able to make sure that the oil changes were done correctly, all the intricacies of the function of a car. Changing out the tires, making sure they're correct and aligned appropriately, and making sure that once after it was evaluated and everything was working fine in the car. So with my audio engineering program, I just love music. I love listening to music. I don't like the sleepy kind of music, mind you. I do like lots of music. Plus, working in the auto, I'd be able to work with the music and fix the bass or the treble. Just to make sure that everything was equal. So I have wonderful speakers. To make sure that I had it perfect so that the fuse wouldn't blow. I'd made sure it was exactly how I wanted. With my audio engineering degree, for me, the biggest benefit that I contribute to that field is that it's really easy for me to adjust the components on it, because I can see the gauges clearly and I can adjust them. It's extremely visual for me. Also, the bass and the treble, I'm able to adjust that, the throttle, and the fade in and out. I'm able to make sure that they match perfectly, and also the speakers, to know that they are in balance. The same applies like when I'm in my auto, when I'm driving my car. I make sure that my sound system is working optimum, to make sure that my stereo the background. It's in stereo, it's working wonderfully. And so now my benefit for working in the auto field is when I'm fixing or maintaining a car, deaf people rely heavily on what they feel and what they see compared to a hearing person. So a hearing person relies heavily on what they hear. So the one challenge with being deaf is that I can't hear, so I rely on my smell, I rely on my sight, and I rely on the feeling sensation of the vehicle. My advice to everyone out there who's deaf, be all you can be. Come on, don't give up. There's so many resources here. There are advisors. They're really here for you to help with your future. Don't be afraid. Come join us. There's so much to learn here.